Hello, welcome to the Kitchen Spy. My name is Kate and this is another food haul, and again this is from Asda, and this week it's a big one. I just needed loads of stuff including meat and things, so I'll tell you how much I spent at the end. Still quite reasonable value for money, I think, anyway. So I hope this video finds you safe and well and that you've been able to find the things that you want to be able to feed your family. Anyway, let's have a look at what we bought this week. So yeah, as I said, quite a big haul, lots of meat and also quite a few things for the store cupboard as well this week. And as you can see there, quite a few toilet rolls, because we need toilet rolls at home and also at the caravan. And that's what happens during the summer, because I tend to buy double of things so that we can take some to the caravan. So we'll start off by having a look at the fresh things as usual, and start off with the meat. Okay, so here we go. So as you can see, quite a bit of meat, and the first thing we've got here is a pork tenderloin or pork fillet, and we'll probably use that for some kind of stir fry, or even perhaps some honey and mustard sauce or something. I'm not exactly sure what we'll use that for this week, but I think it's interesting that it's security protected, but it's only £3.39, so I'm not sure how they decide what to do. Then I've got some steak here. So this is some rump steak, and I've got this actually because I'm going to be making Cornish pasties from the gluten-free bloggers recipe, so I'll link that when I do it in Meals of the Week. And then some more of these cod loins. We've really enjoyed having those, and the last couple of times we've had them with a herby cheesy sauce. And then I'm still finding it really difficult to get free range chicken, so I've got this higher welfare stuff, so some thigh fillets and also some of our lactose free milk, and a couple of packs of chicken breast fillets as well. And I think I usually say this, when they come in these packages, I tend to depackage them and put them into bags in the freezer, because it just makes it easier to store. A couple of packs of bacon, because it's just useful for pasta sauces and things, and this is really good bacon, it looks like anyway, and only £4 for 2 packs, so I think that's quite a good deal. And some smoked salmon. This is Scottish smoked salmon, and this is for my husband. I actually don't like smoked salmon, so yes, he uses that for sandwiches and things. And then some ham again for sandwiches, although I made a pasta bake with ham last week, and that was really nice. And then some butter roast turkey again for lunches, and some of our usual official yogurts of the Olympics, I think, or British athletics or something. And then some coconut milk, which we tend to use on cereals, and actually it is really good value for calories, and also has all of these added vitamins and minerals, which is always useful, and obviously is dairy free. And then some corn crispy nuggets, which I just absolutely love and have them for lunches. And then I bought this lard because this is part of the pastry for the Cornish pasties that I'm making, and I just whilst I was filming this, I just looked at the calories because I hadn't looked before, and it is 897 calories per 100 grams, so there's 250 grams there, so 897 times 2.5 that's 2,200 calories in that block there, which is just amazing. But I guess we're only using a small amount of it, and it is for a treat. But I just, yes, lard. Well, I guess it's just pretty much pure fat. I guess that's why it's like that. But I think it does make a difference to the pastry. I think it makes the pastry shorter and nicer, so hopefully it'll be worth it. Anyway, sometimes you need a treat, don't you? It's half lard, I think, and half butter, and so we've got this butter here as well, and also a pack for baking, and this is really only 745 calories per 100 grams. Quite a lot less. Anyway, yeah, so I'm sure it'll be worth it, and obviously you'll see the pasties on Meals of the Week. Of packs of gnocchi, because I really enjoyed the gnocchi bake that I did last week, and actually this can be frozen I think before it's cooked. I'm not sure I would freeze it after it's cooked, but then some super easy peelers. These are Garden Gang ones, so I think these are actually for kids, but pretty much they were the only easy peelers I could get, so got those. And some stir fry, because we'll be having a stir fry over the weekend, just a chicken stir fry, so looking forward to having that. Some salad leaves, and when I do the Cornish pasties I should be serving them with salad, mine anyway, to minimise what the calorie count would be, and then some Asda Dijon mustard. And normally I get a branded version which is like 3 or 4 times the price, but I've had this before and it's fine, so I'm back to that. Some garlic and herb olives, and some fine trimmed beans, which will go with one of the meals this week, I think with salmon potentially, and also some asparagus tips, again as a side dish. Then a large garlic bulb. A couple of you have said actually that the garlic bulbs, the little ones, are really measly, and I agree with you, I like the larger ones. And then some ready to eat nectarines, and a swede again for the Cornish pasties, as is the carrots, which we've got here, and this is a 1 kilo bag for 47p, which I think is a real bargain. Then a pack of tomatoes. These vine ripened cherry tomatoes have been really nice actually, but I'll have my own tomatoes soon hopefully. And then a couple of tins of chickpeas. I looked for the Asda own version, but I couldn't get those, and these are actually quite cheap actually. And then a can of kidney beans. Again, this is store cupboard stuff. And also some black eye beans. Now I bought these because I'm going to do a burger recipe which I saw on Kerrie Jervis's channel, and I'll link that down below. And then some baked beans here, and also some apple and black currant squash. I prefer the no sugar one, but obviously just useful with fizzy water. Some rice and some tin new potatoes, which might seem a bit weird, whoops, drop them, but actually these are really good in the air fryer. So if you just put a few spices in and then do them in the air fryer, they're really quite good. I don't like them otherwise. Then some decaffeinated tea bags for my husband, and oh, there's sellotape on the box there, but if we have a look inside, which is obviously difficult to do one-handed, as you can see there, then actually the bag is sealed, so I'm okay about that. I'm comfortable. Obviously the box just got a bit tatty. Then a couple of bottles of wine. So there's a red Merlot. I'm not sure you can actually get a white Merlot, but there's a Merlot there, and also a bottle of Sauvignon Blanc. So yeah, we'll enjoy that at some point over the weekend probably. Then a couple of hand washes, because we've got several sinks, and obviously the caravan as well. And I've also bought a pack of these dried peas. These are really good for soups and things, so I might make a pea and ham soup. And then some peppers, we tend to have those every week, and a cantaloupe melon just for a change. It's just nice to get some fruit, especially when the weather is so hot and close as it is at the moment. It's just nice to have a refreshing piece of fruit. And then some spring onions, and also some yellow split peas. Again, I'm just trying to eat a little less meat, and so the peas and the pulses give you some more options on vegetarian meals. And some large eggs, a dozen of those, some for baking and some for making savoury dishes. Some of our usual low sugar granola, and some multi-surface wipes. These are just really useful to keep in the car at the moment, as are these disposable face coverings. I don't really want to have disposable face coverings, but I like to have them with me in case we need them. And then some window cleaner, which is the Mr. Muscle one. And then some Tunnocks tea cakes, and also some more of these miniature rice cakes. As I said previously, I keep banging on about this, but they're 17 calories each, so a really nice little treat. And then some of my husband's usual pancakes, and also this bread, which I've never seen before, and this is from Shah, and Shah are a really good gluten-free company, and this is a wholesome seeded loaf which I've never seen before, but the bread actually does look very tasty. So hopefully it will be. And then my usual, when I can get it anyway, soft Danish malted loaf from Weight Watchers. And then crisps wise, we've got some French fries, and I've managed to get some Space Raiders this week, so really chuffed about that. And some lightly salted popcorn and some sweet and salted popcorn as well, and also some Cheetos. So quite a few snacks this week, and those bags will be split between home and the caravan. And then a couple of packs of toilet rolls, and these are quite a good deal at the moment. And then a couple of gluten-free beers and one pack of milk chocolate rice cakes, and also a couple of packs of this hoisin stir fry sauce, which I have used for a pork recipe, and I've actually done a video for the recipe, so that will be up on the channel soon. So there you are, quite a lot of stuff this week, quite a lot of meat and quite a lot of store cupboard things as well. And that came to £155.88. And I know that sounds quite a lot, but actually that will last a few weeks meat wise and things. Anyway, if you're leaving at this point, thanks very much for watching. And if you're not, I've just got a few bits of West Wales to show you just for a change. Okay, so this is in the Preseli Hills or Mountains, and this is a memorial to the Welsh language poet Waldo Williams, who lived until 1971, and his poetry I think was held up to be some of the best Welsh language poetry, and this memorial to him is in a lovely place in the Preseli Hills. Unfortunately, it was a bit of a rubbish day when we were there, but even then it still has its beauty. And then this is a different view of Poppet Sands. So we walked up a lane behind the beach, and it goes out towards a headland, and opposite there you can see Cardigan Island, which we saw on a previous video. But this was a beautiful day, and this beach, I have never seen it so busy. And up this lane is a house that we discovered a few years ago, and it is just absolutely gorgeous. It's not lived in, and it's a kind of dream property for me. So when I win the lottery, if I win the lottery, then I would absolutely love to live in this house or have this house. Look at the view, it is just amazing, and it just looks like a lovely attractive house. And the garden, it's pretty much at the front of the house as we saw there, but it was beautiful, and it kind of reminded me of me and my husband were saying this, it reminded us of a Greek villa, but it is absolutely beautiful. So there's a little fantasy there. And then further up that road there's this Pembrokeshire Coast Path, gate number 1, because this is obviously the start of the Pembrokeshire Coast Path. And I'm imagining these are all along the coast path, it would make sense. But as you can see, there's a shape in the metal, and then you kind of try and match it to the headland, which I've tried to do here, not entirely successfully, but I just think that's a really brilliant thing to do. Anyway, so there you are, food haul as usual, and also a little bit of West Wales. So I hope you've enjoyed the video, and if you have, please give it a thumbs up. And also, if you are a subscriber, thank you so very much for your support. It really means the world to me, obviously. And if you're not yet a subscriber and you feel like you might want to subscribe to the channel, where we have food hauls, videos for recipes, and of course for meals of the week, then there'll be a subscribe button coming up soon, and if you could click that, that would be great, and it would be great to have you on our Kitchen Spy family. Anyway, I hope, as I say, you've enjoyed the video. Thanks very much for watching. Stay safe. I look forward to seeing you on the next one. Take care. Bye bye.